So Mo3 dealt with 2 millionaires, individual guys before he met me. So he trusted the broken.
One of those millionaires was the blood brother of Pooca, Mob Leroy, but coincidentally was this picture of the so-called Dallas Rushmore. Look real close at it. See anything out of place? It consists of Big Tuck, I'm okay with that. Big Chief, sure, why not? Mo3 and Pooca, Mob Leroy. I never hear Pooca Leroy anywhere I go in Dallas. When Pooca was out trying to make himself look hot, I refused to listen to that nigga's music. His career was bankrolled and manufactured by his blood brother, Money Mike. How many records in these Dallas streets did you really sell, Pooca? You know how $1 million companies roll out large ad campaigns to make you think it's a must-have product? That's what Money Mike was doing. Who really was ever a real Leroy listener? Dallas was not behind this, not to my knowledge. And even more disappointing than this superimposed rap career was this right here. Ta-da! Mo3 was under Money Mob Entertainment. That's right. And these dummies missed out on one of the biggest opportunities in life. You want to talk about holding someone back? These fools were so invested in this Pooca I get rap money Leroy nonsense. It took Mo3 leaving this $1 million predicament and going into one where he had to get it out the mud with rainwater. I mean, they would not promote 3 for nothing. Money Mike, you mean to tell me you passed on this?
Told me she ain't used to this, but she used to that. Told me she used to that, and I know that she coming back. She gon' fuck me like a super bitch, and got some super.
For this?
Ding ding is round 2. She graduated from Townview. Picked up a couple pounds too. Little bad bitch, she down too. Little Mo3 just sent the text, said the hoe ready. She in the jets, got studio, ain't finished yet. Let DK go and finish that.
I don't give a fuck if he's your brother, you fool. You are the true definition of why you don't mix business with family. Even more awkward is that Mo3 and Leroy would soon become in-laws, as Noble's fathered a baby with Pooca Leroy's sister. Here's Money Mike with Trey Day right here, and this picture was probably the only time you could see these two together, other than in the beginning when Pooca Leroy and them were taking Mo3 all over the world to the BET Awards and all that, cause they were really trying to buy their way into the industry. Mo3 saw how they were using him. Eventually he ended up leaving that group to go on to be under Stubbeline, another millionaire whom had found a way to bring Gunnamise into it, and then to Rainwater, and Rainwater had no money. You know what that tells you? Dallas not gonna fuck with your music just because you got it like that. Many would even say that the combination of Pooca Leroy and his team overlooking his brother-in-law Mo3 led to 3 ending Pooca Leroy's career.
Now I know with the Dallas versus Everybody song that went crazy, and I think that, since HE put together and you worked with them, and it was all recorded at your studio.
Yeah.
But I know at that time you and Mo3 wasn't quite seeing eye to eye. Like, what was your relationship like as a whole? How did y'all meet, and like what kind of led to that eye to eye? And was it something serious? I mean, did it end up being something serious?
Nah, it wasn't shit serious, man. I was just, you gotta understand, I was doing my shit at that time. So he was in the studio with me every Thursday from 10 at night to 6 in the morning at Drop Studio. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Drop again. He played a major part in this shit too. So he was just sitting there with me every night working. We got a whole bunch of motherfucking songs that came out. See, the thing was though, he was so talented to where, and I understand, shit, he couldn't, it was impatient. Like, man, when we dropping my shit, so I had so much shit going on, you know what I'm saying, to where I had to focus on what I was doing. So shit, he strayed off and did his own shit, and I mean, in the midst of that, that artist, it was just us in our own separate lanes, bro. I was doing my shit, he was doing his shit, but he didn't want to wait. I was taking too long, I guess, to do the things that he wanted to get done.
And that's what makes this Dallas Rushmore conversation very ironic. It's been said Mo3 beat the dog shit out of Pooca Leroy in a Garland studio just before the Dallas vs. Everybody song was recorded. And even during that recording session, Mo3 was trying to fight Pooca again, but T Cash was protecting Leroy or some shit like that. Go listen to that Dallas vs. Everybody and it'll show you Mo3 was way ahead of Pooca Leroy. It just makes no sense trying to make Pooca the face of Money Mob Entertainment. At some point you gotta realize Leroy just don't got it and move on. When you talk about GOATs, people don't mention artists that had their careers ended or relatively fell off. And this is disrespectful to Mr. Pookie and Mr. Lucci, honestly. It's like Money Mob never took Mo3 serious, so they tried to keep him around as a shooter or protection, using his North Dallas connections for music videos because Pooca Leroy had no affiliations, and trying to make Mo3 the shooter instead of capitalizing off of his talents. I just wanted to give you a little insight on why I think Pooca Leroy and them created this picture, because nobody, I mean nobody, is walking around here saying, hey, remember that Pooca Leroy song, Rap Money? Leave a comment.